For nearly 30 years, Johnny Carson welcomed America's most beloved stars into millions of homes through The Tonight Show. His interviews felt warm and personal, giving audiences the sense that they truly knew these legends. But behind the laughter, charm, and unforgettable stories, many of these guests shared something viewers rarely noticed at the time. A deadly habit quietly shaping their fate. Cigarettes were casually lit on air, voices grew raspier with time, and coughs were brushed aside. The show unintentionally preserved an era when smoking was glamorous, accepted, and deeply misunderstood. One of the most powerful examples is Yul Brynner. When he appeared on The Tonight Show in 1983, he still carried the commanding presence that defined his iconic role in The King and I. Audiences had no idea he was already battling lung cancer caused by decades of heavy smoking. Though he had quit years earlier, the damage was irreversible. After his health declined, Brynner recorded a public service announcement asking it to be released only after his death. In it, he looked straight into the camera and urged viewers never to smoke. Released after his passing in 1985, his message became one of the most haunting anti-smoking warnings ever broadcast. Another unforgettable guest was Desi Arnaz, forever remembered as Ricky Ricardo from I Love Lucy. When Arnaz appeared on Carson's show in 1976, he smoked cigars openly, a habit deeply woven into his public image. Beyond acting, Arnaz was a television pioneer who revolutionized sitcom production. A decade later, lung cancer claimed his life at age 69. Unlike Brynner, Arnaz kept his illness private. His bond with Lucille Ball endured until the end, and she was reportedly devastated by his death. Not all lung cancer stories fit the expected pattern. Andy Kaufman, one of comedy's most enigmatic figures, was known for his healthy lifestyle. A vegetarian who avoided drugs and cigarettes, Kaufman shocked the public when he was diagnosed with a rare form of lung cancer. His final appearance on The Tonight Show in 1983 showed no signs of illness. When he announced his diagnosis, many assumed it was another hoax. Sadly, Kaufman died in 1984 at just 35, reminding the world that lung cancer can affect non-smokers as well. Vincent Price, the master of macabre cinema, was a frequent and beloved Carson guest. Off-screen, he was charming, cultured, and deeply intelligent. However, decades of smoking eventually caught up with him. Price died of lung cancer in 1993 at age 82. Despite declining health, his legendary voice remained intact, allowing him to work almost until the end, including his memorable role in Edward Scissorhands. Few stars embodied effortless cool like Dean Martin. On The Tonight Show, his cigarettes seemed as essential as his tuxedo and relaxed delivery. While his drinking persona was largely exaggerated, his smoking addiction was very real. Diagnosed with lung cancer in 1993, Martin withdrew from public life and passed away 2 years later. He never publicly discussed his illness, maintaining the same guarded privacy that defined his career. Robert Mitchum brought a rugged authenticity to Carson's couch. Known for his tough guy roles and lifelong smoking habit, Mitchum developed emphysema long before lung cancer was diagnosed in 1997. He died just months later, approaching death with the same stoic attitude he carried throughout his life, offering no public confessions or warnings. The final story belongs to Mo Howard of the Three Stooges. When he appeared on The Tonight Show in the early 1970s, he was the last surviving member of the legendary comedy trio. Unlike others, his smoking was never part of his public image, especially for the children who adored the Stooges. Howard died of lung cancer in 1975, just months after his final appearance. Together, these 7 stories reveal more than personal tragedies. They capture a cultural moment preserved on The Tonight Show, when smoking was normalized and its dangers underestimated. Watching these interviews today is haunting, seeing vibrant legends unaware of what awaited them. Their lives remind us that fame and talent offered no protection, but their voices, performances, and legacies endure far beyond the smoke.